It too. I'm having a walk with her this afternoon, so I'll mention it.
Okay, thank you. Which you just hit on my next point. We want to make sure that during this pandemic, we're staying active and practicing our 4Ws. We want to wash our hands, get rid of those germs. We want to wear a mask. We want to watch our distance, stay 6 feet apart, which we're doing here. And we also are adding a fourth, which is walk. So sounds like we got a lot of that covered.
And Hannah, we got all the controls ready. So thanks everyone for joining us. I'm back here in the control room and Hannah's going to take it away. We're excited to have you with us for another workout. So Hannah, it's all yours.
All right, so our first thing we're going to do is we are going to pretend that we're jumping rope. If that feels too rough on the knees, anything else, we can either run in place, jog in place, or walk in place, okay? I'm going to start by jumping rope.
I'll run in place.
Jordan's going to run in place, and we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Five, four, three, two, one. Good job. Woo, that's a nice way to get that blood pumping this morning. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do arm circles. So our arms are going to be nice and T, and we're going to go forward in little circles. We're going to do this one for about 15 seconds. All right, now we're going to go backwards. Same little circles though. All right, now we're going to go forwards in big circles. Open up those shoulders.
These through 7.
And switch direction. If you're like me, you're going to hear a lot of cracking in your shoulders. It's okay. All right, give those arms a nice shake. Got those shoulders warmed up. Now we got to open our hips. So what we're going to do is called opening the gate. What you're going to do is you're going to bring your leg up like you're marching and bring it out to the side. And then you're going to bring it back in. And then you're going to do it same thing, other leg. We're going to do this for about 45 seconds so both sides can get a nice good warm up. Make sure you're grabbing onto something if you need some stability. Ten more seconds. All right, perfect. Now that we're nice and warmed up, grab a drink of water if you need it. If not, grab your weights. Yeah. So I have my soup cans as my weights. What we're going to do is we're going to do tricep kickback. So what we're going to do is you're going to bend slightly in the knees. Keep your belly and your butt tight. You're going to take your arms and put them up by your shoulders and then extend them back. Jordan's gonna do this one sitting. She's gonna stay nice and tight, belly tight, butt tight, and then extend back. We're gonna do a set of 15 here. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and get started. All right, we'll give everyone a chance to finish up. I'm gonna start explaining our next exercise. This run requires a little bit of space, just a heads up. We're gonna do speed skaters. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna be on your left leg with your right leg up, and you're gonna jump to your right leg. If you wanna make it a little bit harder, you can reach down to the floor. If you wanna make it a little bit easier, you're just gonna step and come over, and step and come over. If you want to make that a little bit more, bring that back leg up. All right. We're going to do 15 each side, so 30 total. Whenever you guys are ready, I'm going to do the hop, but I'm not going to bend.
I'll do the modified step over and cross.
All right, perfect. Let's get going. Make sure your knee isn't going over your ankle. That's something super important that we want to remain stable. I like to think shoulders over knees over toes. Great job, you guys. That was awesome. That was so good. We're going to go back to our tricep kickbacks. Make sure you grab your weights. I'm still going to be doing the standing kickback. Jordan's going to do the sitting kickback. This time she's a little bit farther away from the back of the chair, so she has to maintain her posture a little bit more. All right, 15, let's get at it. Awesome job. Let's give those arms a nice shake. Shake, shake, shake. And then we're going to hop back right into our speed skaters. I'm going to do the version I was just doing where I'm jumping, giving myself a little bit more pressure.
And I'll just be doing the one where you just step over and cross your leg if you can.
All right. So we're going to do 30. And go. Try and make sure you're not going crazy. Have a nice tight core so you're not moving a lot. Great job, everyone. Keep going, keep going. Awesome job. Grab some water if you need it. I know I did. I already grabbed my water. It's getting warm up in here. It's good news. We got 2 more blocks, which means we got 4 more exercises. All right. Stay nice and hydrated. That's what we like to see. Our next exercise is we're going to get our shoulders firing. What we're going to do is we're going to take your weight, your water, your resistance, whatever we got, and we're going to go take our right hand and put it to the left, giving ourselves a nice stretch with that weight in our hand. And then we're going to come back down and do the left hand to the right side. Perfect. To modify this one, if you're not comfortable standing, we can do a sitting position. Same thing, same concept. Right over left, and then left over right. Making sure you have good posture all the way throughout. We don't want this. That'd be not so great. And we're gonna do 15 each side, so 30 total, whenever you guys are ready. Make sure you're feeling a nice stretch in your back. Shouldn't be too painful. Awesome job, everybody. You can go ahead and unweight. Our next exercise is going to be lower extremity focused. So what we're going to do is, I think Corey did something like this similar on the other day when she was doing Pilates, is we're going to have a nice wide stance. Hands are going to go on our hips. And we're going to pulse here. And then when I say switch, you're going to turn to the right, hit a little turn here and then a little lunge. We're going to come back to the middle, pulse again, turn to the left, pulse, come back to the middle, and pulse. And if you want to make this harder, you can always go on your toes. Jordan's going to do our modified version. And what we're going to do is we're going to do squats, and then baby lunges, and lunges. All right. And so I'm going to be the one counting. You guys don't have to worry about that. So when I say switch, we're going to go to the right. We're going to, sorry, let me restart. We're going to start facing forward. And then we're going to turn to the right, come back to the center, turn to the left, come back to the center. All right. Everybody ready? All right, let's get it. Switch to the right. Back to the center. Ooh, I'm be like this because I have a lot of low back pain. To stop that low back pain, we want to tuck our booty under and then go. Just a tip, but I had to catch myself on that. All right, we are gonna go back to our overhead reach. So grab those weights. I'm gonna do the standing version. Jordan's gonna be sitting. Let's rock it. 15 each side. We're about halfway. Five more. Awesome job. Grab some water if you need to. We know how rough this next one can get. So I'm definitely gonna grab some water. All right, so I'm gonna continue doing the pulse version. Jordan's gonna do our modified squat and lunge version. And we're gonna switch when I say switch. And make sure you keep that butt tight. Make sure, I'm saying that for me, not really for you guys. If you catch me, go ahead and yell at me. All right, ready and go. To the right. Center. Make sure your knees aren't going over your ankles. To the left. You're almost done. Whew. Center. Last one, you got it. 15 seconds. Done. Great job, you guys. That was a rough one. Whew. You didn't feel that? Probably weren't doing it right because your girl's dying over here. We're going to be feeling that in our booty for tomorrow. All right. Our next exercise block is all focused on our abs. So what we're going to do, our first one is Russian twist. Some people call these cherry pickers. Really whatever you want to call them. But I'm going to do mine seated. I have my weight. My feet are planted firmly on the ground. I have some good posture. And I'm turning to the right and to the left. Jordan here is going to do hers laying down. Yep. If she can't, she's going to bring her feet off the ground and do these. If that's way too difficult, she can put them on the floor. You can do these unweighted or weighted. And you're going to turn to the right, tap the floor, and turn to the left. And that's one, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to do 15 each side or 30 total. Should definitely be feeling these in your abs. Halfway. Last one. Good job, everyone. Looks awesome. All right, our next one. Apparently, I was very oblique focused when I was writing this program. We are going to do side dips. You can do these seated or standing, whatever makes you feel more secure. I like to have a weight for these. Not necessary, but I think it adds a little bit more oomph to it. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your weight in your right hand, and you are going to bend to the side and come up. But it's really important for these, you're not bending like this. You want to pretend like you have a pole right through you, and you're just going to the side of it. You should be feeling it both on the opposite side and the side you're doing it on. We're going to do 15. Jordan here is going to do hers in a chair, and she's going to lean to the side as far as she can and come back up without breaking that straight line we have through us. All right, and let's get it. You can also put your hand on your hip to stabilize that pelvis, make you feel a little bit more secure. It's about halfway. Awesome. Ooh, I'm feeling that. My obliques are burning. All right, we're gonna do the left side now. Same thing, 15 reps. Make sure you're not bending. Have that nice straight line through your body. It's about halfway. Awesome job. Go ahead and finish up. That looked great. Grab some water if you need to before we start our last round of this. Nice, awesome ab exercise that I decided to torture us with today. When we're ready, we're gonna go back to those Russian twists. I'm gonna do mine sitting. Jordan's doing hers on the floor. Remember, if we want to add more resistance, we can bring those heels up if we need to. All right, and 30. Try to keep your shoulders square so your whole torso is moving. That's half. 30. Man, you guys are killing it. Awesome job. Whenever you're ready, we're going to do our last set of side dips. I'm going to use my weight. Jordan's sitting in the chair doing our modified version, staying nice and tight in that chair, making sure her posture is awesome. We're going to start with the right side, and we're doing 15.
Are knees bent or straight?
Straight. Good question. I'm sorry I didn't mention that. That's about half. Awesome. I'll let you guys finish up before we move to our next side. All right. We got this side, and I think Dr. Elmer's going to pop up and show us a nice other core exercise after this one. So 15 on the left. Sorry to give you a halfway count, but that's about 15. That was my bad.
Well, thanks, Hannah. How are you ladies doing over there? We're in the adjacent room here, but Hannah and Jordan, how's everything going?
We're doing great.
Good.
I hear you have a core exercise for us.
We do. We have, it's been a busy week for all of us. It's been a pretty intense week, as we know. So I'm going to actually have you guys help me with one more encore exercise before our cool down. This was actually inspired by the physical therapy students. I learned this from you. You might have to help me with the official name. I just call it the physical therapy team exercise. But the one where we do the very small little quarter squat, hands on the knees, hands on the quads. Yep, feet about shoulder width apart. A little, yep. And then we just come up, and as we come up, we put our hands and just tip our head back a little bit, feel a nice stretch. And then we come back down and put them right on the tops of our, just above our knees. So
That's
we can
one of our favorites. We love that one.
I'm gonna let you take it over. They were my favorite too. So thought this would be a good transition as we get ready for the cool down. So take it away, ladies.
Awesome, thank you. So like you said, we're gonna do hands on knees and then a nice big sunrise stretch and come back down. Make sure your booty's not too far out. Make sure your belly's tight. We wanna have a nice tight body all the way down. We're gonna do 15. Try and follow your hands with your head. That's about half. Awesome job. That gives you a nice stretch back there. Should be feeling nice and good right about now. We're gonna move into our cool down. Our first movement's gonna be side steps. You can take these as fast or slow as you want. If you feel like you need a chair for support, feel free to grab on. You can also do these sitting. I think I'm gonna stand up for these. pretty rigorous pace. We're gonna do these for about 45 seconds. Just try and cool down. Bring our heart rate down, not too fast though. Got about 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Our next one is going to be a hamstring stretch. I like to do this one sitting down because I have some back difficulty. Jordan's going to stand up for these. What you're going to do is you're going to have your right leg, you're going to plant your heel into the floor and bend down. You can grab onto a chair. I'm going to show you the sitting version. Is pop your heel up, plant that on the ground, and just try and reach down on your leg as far as you can. We're going to hold this for about 20 seconds. All right, and we're going to switch legs. So you're going to plant that foot, that heel into the ground, opposite leg. You can grab onto something for stability, or you can free range it like Jordan. And then we're going to reach down, 20 seconds. All right, awesome job. We got 2 more stretches for us. You can sit down for this or you can stand up, doesn't really matter. We are gonna do our neck stretches. I think you guys have done these before. If not, I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna try and bring your right ear to your right shoulder. This is really good for tension in the shoulders and the neck, which I'm sure we all have after a stressful week. An intense week, that's for sure. If you want to, you can add a little overpressure with your right hand. This always helps me when I get a little bit of tension migraine going on. All right, and we're gonna switch sides, left ear to left shoulder. And you can add that overpressure if you'd like. Very lightly, but it'll help get that stretch going back here. Go ahead and release. We have 1 more stretch. We're gonna bring you can do this sitting or you can do this standing. Kind of doesn't matter either. So you're gonna take your right arm, you're gonna bring it across your chest, and you're gonna grab it with your left hand. This will really help feel that shoulder that we just warmed up nice and open. All right, give it a nice little shake, and we're gonna take our left arm, bring it across our chest, grab it with our right arm. Adding as much pressure or as little pressure as we can handle. All right, we're gonna take our right arm, bring it up to the sky, and we're gonna try and touch our back. And then we can add some overpressure with our left hand. As much or little pressure as you need. You're the only one that knows how much you can take. All right, wiggle that out. Give your arms a nice shake. We're gonna take the left arm, try and touch our mid back. Grab the right arm, add some pressure if you need it. All right, shake that out, shake it out. Awesome job, everybody. We want to make sure that we are practicing our 4 W's. I know I said them at the beginning, but I'm going to repeat them. We want to make sure we're washing our hands, wearing a mask, washing our distance, and we added a 4th one, which is walking, which you guys are already killing. You guys are always moving. I see you going. It's awesome. Make sure, well, you guys already probably have signed up on Up and Moving. You can check out our other workouts that we have done on YouTube or the Up and Moving page when you click the workout tab. There's a lot of good ones that we have up there. There's yoga, there's cross training, there's a little bit of everything. And you don't have to stare at me the whole time. There's other people leading it. And we do our workouts through Zoom, through Facebook Live. You can also look at them on Facebook on Up and Moving. It's a community page. I think it says public service on it. You can like that, and then there's workouts listed there. Our next workouts are Tuesday at 6 p.m. We have a little special treat on Wednesdays. We do a 30-minute shorter workout where you don't have to get as sweaty and gross as you are today. It's a nice just get moving, get going on it from 12 to 12:30 and 12:30 to 1. Thursday at 9 a.m. we have our regular scheduled workout, and Saturday at 10 a.m. I think Dr. E has some other information. You guys can stick around after our recording is done, which will end it about now, and stick around, give us some feedback. I would love to hear what you guys want to do, what exercises you love to do, and we can make it happen.
Yep. Well done, ladies. Thank you for that very nice workout. One final reminder, if you go to our website at upandmoving.org, we have a survey. That survey is to help us understand how physically active people are during the pandemic. We think that's really important. So we just ask for your email. It takes about 10 minutes to fill out. It'll give us some really good scientific information, how active our community is in the region and how we can help them become more active, as we know it's an important form of medicine during the pandemic. So thanks, ladies. I'll stop the recording here. And then, yeah, if folks have any questions, we're happy to talk and connect with you for a few minutes. So.
I just want to say thank you, ladies. You did a great job this morning. That